Dollars, darlings, how you guys doing? Thank you so much for tuning in. Winter Signs. My name is Dibo. For those of you that are new to my channel, otherwise, if you're an old returner, you definitely know that you're much appreciated on this channel. Thank you once more for coming back and tuning in. All right, so it's going to be a reading for you guys, Winter Signs. I'm really sorry about your previous reading. I had to delete it. I was not comfortable with that reading. Okay. However, I'm about to double compensate, because that's what I said on that video as well, that I'm going to compensate and probably make yours longer, because I left you guys behind when I posted for everybody on time. So now this is going to be double compensation. Hopefully yours is going to be longer, more informative than the rest of the videos, because you deserve it, Winter Signs. Okay, so Winter Signs, that is going to be Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. All right, you guys know yourselves. You were born during the dark times, the cold times. Let's not get into that. Each month has its own character, by the way. Each month stands for something. The ancient Egyptians had actually, named them after gods and goddesses. So we have detached. That's the first card. Detach. Seems like you guys are going to have to detach yourself from something. So for you guys, I'm going to dabble into just about everything. But I think I should do that for the rest of the signs. We're going to look into what's happening with you guys, but also if your love life comes up, we'll throw that in. If finances come up, we'll throw it in. Whatever, your career, your life calling. But let's just generally check what's happening with you, okay? So I already see the detached card. Someone is going on a detached duty, all right? You might have to work at a different office, different branch than yours, but still under the same umbrella, as in this, still under the same company, still under the same management. But you might have to go and assist or go get some training, or you are feeling in a position for someone. There's just something about you moving away from your usual office, all right? But also with this detach, I feel like someone is moving away from a situation. You're walking away from a situation. Could be a lover situation, could be a setup. Like, I feel like someone is walking away from a set or a setup. A setup. How do I call this? Like a studio, or maybe you guys are doing some photo shoot. Maybe you guys are shooting a movie. I don't know, series, whatever it is that you're doing. I feel like someone is walking away from. But I'm also seeing a couple that went to actually get photo shoot together, but it doesn't end well. Okay, it does not end well. Someone ends up walking away from the photo shoot. So what was supposed to be a beautiful day with beautiful memories, especially, with the photo shoot, imprinting that memory, it didn't go so well. Okay, what else is here? Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. What's happening with these guys? Find balance. Okay, so some of you need to find balance, but for some of you, I feel like your inner self is calling. All right, this is the red card, this is the root chakra card. All right, your inner self is calling. It's really calling out to you to come back to your senses, come back, be grounded. Remember, finding balance is also about grounding yourself, right? So this could be referring to you, Aquarius, because you are the fixed sign in this case, and you are the one that usually grounds everything and grounds people, right? Fixed signs, they are quite very fixed. As the word says, they're fixed. Once they fix their mind on something, they get it done. Once they, see two things that can come together, then they become the glue for that to make sure it's working. So finding balance is something you could be getting a warning about, because it is your nature to be a balanced person, and that is how you flow in life. That is how you get to be the best version of yourself. But once you lose balance as a fixed sign, then it becomes quite difficult for you. All right, but this could, however, be applying to all of the three signs: Capricorn, Aquarius, or Pisces. It doesn't really have to just apply to Aquarius, but I feel like it could be a warning for you, because red is also a color for danger, right? So this could be a warning. And a warning usually comes when someone is especially doing something that is against who they are, right? That's when ancestral cards come out, like the red card, as I said, root chakra card. That's your ancestral card. That's your inner self calling. That is your Akashic records, remembering or feeling like you are not remembering who you are. You're fading away, and maybe also detached. This is what detached meant, all right? For some of you, this means that you have detached yourself so much from who you really are. I feel like there's routines, there's standards, there's principles, certain things that used to work for you in your life, certain things that are a part of who you are that you have let go of, and you're being warned, or rather you're being advised to go back to being that. That's how you find your balance, okay? Some of you, it's like, yeah, there's really something about ancestral practice. Okay, it doesn't really have to be about speaking to the dead, all right? But you don't really have to communicate or engage with them or actually make it a thing where you're saying, okay, I'm about to use this and that to communicate with them. You can just speak from your heart, okay? You don't even have to be out loud about it. So, because I'm seeing a lot of objects and symbols over here, I'm seeing a ring, I'm seeing a cup, I'm seeing an hourglass, there's a book, there's a flower, all right? There's something about all these pieces, all these items over here, all right? They have it's like it's all the gifts, all the blessings that have been rewarded to you in this lifetime, but you may miss out on them if you don't find balance, if you don't ground yourself back to who you are. What else is here? Yeah, I see there's marriage here, there's graduation, there is something about manipulating time. Okay, we'll clarify that. Some of you have this ability to manipulate time, and maybe you haven't picked it up because you haven't really received this blessing. Something about, there's also a flower, right? There's also a flower, and something about somebody's punani. I didn't want to put it like that, but something about somebody's punani. Someone doesn't really want to, someone is not, I don't know, man, how do I put this? How do I, ugh. And I feel like it's coming back again. Look at this card, punani, once again. I'm trying my level best for you guys not to see my nails, because I still haven't done anything 2 days later. 2 days later. Yeah, because I had other things to do. Much more important things than my nails. Excuse me. Okay. Someone's punani. Listen, you guys, the flowers keep popping up. Look at this. The whole idea, the whole concept of a flower keeps popping up here. I feel like someone has a special punani. Some of you, your gifts, or actually what you're supposed to be receiving in life, is blocked by your use of your punani. Some of you, you're not getting married because not everybody is meant to enjoy that punani every day like that, okay? Some of you, you're not getting married, you're not getting kids because not everybody is allowed to plant a seed in that punani. Only a certain person, only a specific person will marry you, only a specific person will make you pregnant, only a specific person will actually, because what I see love, all right? I feel like some of you have been drained in your past. People you meet, people you have sexual interactions with. Listen, this could also apply to a male. I'm seeing a flower over here. I'm using punani as an example, but this could also refer to a male. Okay, your genitals are your flowers. That's a very special organ in your body. Is it an organ? Is it a... It's not a limb, obviously. Hi, English is not our mother, not our friend, mother tongue. You see? Did you see what I did just there? Don't even try to understand it. Let it pass. Poof, disappear, right? I see love over here. It's like, really, indeed, it's only the person that you're meant to be with that is going to grow this flower with you. Because you can see it right in between them over there. That flower seems to be growing longer and longer, isn't it? It's intertwining. It's probably growing even stronger because both of these roots are now, you know, intertwining, making the thing even more strong, you know, making the foundation even more strong. So I feel like some of you, you need to find... I almost said you need to find that person, but you can't go out there and keep looking. That person will come. If you don't know them already, they will come. And when they come, it's going to make sense why it had to take the time that it took. But when it comes to such situations where you find that you are this type of person where you can only be with one certain person, there's people who meet their soulmates, there's people who don't meet their soulmates, right? They still meet anybody they can form a life with, even though that person is not really their soulmate, but they still make a living, make a life with that person, right? And for some reason, some people can't, like, they can go into so many relationships, nothing will work out because they are not with the right one, simply because of that. They will not get certain things in their lives because they must only get it with a certain person. It's soul families, right? This is something that was discussed before you were even born, that only this person from this lineage will make this person from this lineage pregnant, all right? But anyway, I feel like for some of you, you may have found this person or you're about to find this person. Okay, I'm hearing they are not what you expect, or they are not your usual type. They are not your usual type. Don't be startled by this person. Don't be too shy. Don't be too afraid. I feel like you are both two different people, but for some reason you're going to connect. Of course, opposites attract. All right. So, something beautiful waiting for you. All the beautiful things are waiting for you, but I feel like you have detached yourself from your principles, from your beliefs. Okay, because I'm also seeing here third eye chakra. Some of you, this person could be so much in your mind. Okay, you could be thinking about this person so much, it's not even funny. Or you could be having visions and dreams about meeting someone new or being with this person that you already know about. But there's both sixes here. All right, we got the 6-6. Some devilish energy though, and honestly, I'm gonna be honest, this is not devil in a very evil way. This is tricky devil, you know, this is sneaky devil, right? So something is sneaky about this. Let's use other decks. Let's find out what else is here. What else is here for the winter signs, for the Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. Someone is turning. Those cards fell so far away from here, it's not even funny. Wait. Okay. I'll be back. There we go. There we go. Okay, we're back. I see here victim, faith, and complacency. Do you guys see this? So some of you are angry. You're angry at yourself. You're angry at God. You're angry at your ancestors. Or you're just basically angry at the universe. Because there's complacency here. You're not happy. There's something that's not making you happy. But also faith. What did I say about some of you guys having turned away from your faith? So something happened. What? You went through some sort of test. A test of time. You know? You went through a very difficult test. Maybe you didn't pass it. Maybe you did pass it, but the experience was too traumatic. And you were left very angry at God, angry at your ancestors, angry at the universe, your angels. You just quit on something. You stopped practicing. You stopped believing. You stopped initiating. You just stopped. Because something had victimized you, or you felt victimized, and you thought, also God doesn't love me anymore. So you started complaining, all right? But I see some of you have been complaining to your ancestors. Some of you have been on your candle and incense game, all right? You've never missed out on that. You've always been there. And for some reason, when things started going wrong, you turned away from that. You stopped burning incense. You stopped lighting candles. You stopped praying. You know, I feel like something happened, it victimized you, and it really left you angry. So, God is saying, listen, don't. Okay, some of you, it's your ancestors saying, don't be angry. It doesn't work like that. You don't just give up like that. You don't just throw in the towel. You don't turn your back. Yes, be angry, okay, express it, talk about it, but don't give up. It doesn't work like that. So tell them. If you feel like your ancestors are not protecting you, tell them, be on their case. Okay, if you feel like the angels are not protecting you, be on their case. If you feel like God has abandoned you, ask her why. Okay, and don't be polite about it, because God is just going to laugh at you like, oh, look at you, all angry and still being polite. Who you're fooling. Might as well come correct and be like, listen, God, you got beef with me or something. Am I fighting? Did I do something? You coming at me hard, you know? What did I do? Okay. Okay, so we have two things, destiny and facade. Guys, someone's destiny has been, oh, this is so weird. Let me not get personal. Someone's destiny has been hidden. Someone's destiny is hidden, right? But what I'm seeing over here is that it's like however things are turning out for you is not really how they're supposed to turn, but because you have lost faith and you've given up because of seeing how things have turned out, you're not really going to get to the bottom of it, which is where you were supposed to see that actually something was just shaded. I'm seeing facade over here. Okay, it is not what you think it is. If maybe you think you're being treated bad, or that's just something about you seeing something from an angle that it's not really what it is. So destiny is here. So I feel like someone is happy to get a certain type of job, all right? But once maybe you, like, it's like, how do I put this, man? Okay, it's like you get a certain type of job, all right? And you're like, oh yeah, I'm happy, I'm excited, but it's not really what I expected. Yes. That's why your spirit is feeling like, yeah, I'm grateful for this, but I thought, you know, yes, what you thought is still coming. This is a test. This is to see if you are indeed grateful. This is to see if you are indeed ready for the next level. So this one step that God has taken you on, it's just an opening to 10 more steps that you're about to leap on, right? So I feel like you've gotten something, could be a job, could be a post, could be a gift, something that you got and you're excited about it but not satisfied per se. God is saying, yes, that lack that you feel, that unsatisfactory that you feel, that is because your spirit already knows that I have actually something even bigger prepared for you. So there's something you're getting over here, but let's try to clarify all of this with tarot. Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. Pisces, I doubt it's you losing your faith, but it's also possible. Okay, Pisces, I doubt it's you, because when it comes to you, you're talking to God all day, every day, man. You just love that shit. You love it. So no one can really take you away from that space. Nothing, not even a disappointment. Not even God himself said, Pisces, fuck. You still wouldn't listen to God. You still be like, no, God, I love you. I work for you. I serve you. I'm your Pisces. I'm your eye. Okay? We have the Aquarius card. Oh, okay. Aquarius card, 7 of Wands. Okay, so we have Leo, we have Aquarius, 2 of Cups. This is Cancer energy, 4 of Swords, Libra energy. Okay. I like seeing such things, okay, because you guys think I'm mostly just about the beta berry energy. I'm not a beta berry, okay, especially when it comes to relationship. I think I've hinted this quite a lot, but it doesn't hurt. Yeah, because I've been single for quite a while now, I've actually outgrown that whole, I need to be with a partner. Yes, I know in the future, you know, it would be nice to find somebody to grow old with, right? Like a permanent partner. I'm bored. I'm bored by how everybody's hyped about relationships. Really. But anyway, well, here's a good story. Here's a beautiful thing that I'm seeing over here, okay? And I could have just ignored this and looked at the other angles of things. But because I'm a honest person, okay? So, with the Aquarius card, we have the 4 of Swords, the 7 of Wands, and the 2 of Cups. This is a beautiful love story, okay? A beautiful love story. I feel like there's someone who's thinking about you. Some of you, I'm hearing that you are a star, you are a celeb probably. Maybe you're not a celeb, but you're in the public space, man. Okay, somebody has access to seeing you, even though maybe they don't know you. You could have not met this person yet, but I feel like something is blocking them, right? So usually when there's blockages, it's usually someone who either knows you, but they've hurt you, so they can't talk to you, or this is someone who doesn't know you that well yet, so they don't know how to approach you, right? So you're dealing with that kind of situation. Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, only you guys know which one of you is dealing with this, or maybe all 3 of you are. But there's a Leo over here that is blocking. I feel like there's a Leo blocking a Libra. Both of them are fighting for a spotlight in your life. A Leo and a Libra are fighting for a spotlight in your life. And you seem to be a star, or you seem to be shining. There's just something about you being radiant, you being happy, glowing from within, okay? Nothing is a facade over here. The only facade that is here is your development or your career or your calling, or just basically where you are in your life right now. I feel like that is not what it's supposed to be, and you need to use your discernment, you need to use your intuition to understand that God is actually having something bigger for you. That's a phase. That's a transition you're going through, okay? So this is no facade, though. This whole love, romantic situation, let's find out more. But also, I wanted to find out, what is this? Remember we spoke about this? I said that some of you, it's like all the gifts, all the blessings you're supposed to receive have been bottled up in one thing. And because you've turned your back away from that thing, you're not really getting them, right? Like all the beautiful things are there for you. Oh, okay, we got Page of Cups. I'm telling you, this could be a young lover, or you guys are a young couple, or this is new love, okay? But I bet on the Ace of Cups for that one, right? But for some reason, with this one being here as well, this is probably, let's find out more. This is probably someone who's, I feel like they want to get to know you. They could have known you before, but not on a personal level, all right? And also, of course, it could apply to someone who wants to get to know you for the first time, okay? What else is happening here? I'm hearing a young gift, or gifted and young and gifted. Either way, here's a tower over here. What's happening? What's happening with the tower? This is Mars energy, so someone is being forced to take action, or someone is being warned to take action. No, actually, don't take action. I take that back. You're being warned not to take action. What is going on? Why do they not have to take action? From this Page of Cups. So, okay. These feelings are still new. Definitely, these feelings are new. Someone could have had them all along, not realize. It's starting to feel new now. Also, okay. So the Ace of Swords is here to clarify that, right? So basically, Pisces, I feel like this is yours, but anyway, it could be any one of you, Capricorn, Aquarius, or Pisces. Basically, you're being told, don't do anything, don't react, okay? Actually walk away, because this person, there's some truth or something they must say, okay? They call it vulamlomo in South Africa, as in opening of the mouth, but that usually happens when people are doing lobola negotiations, which is what the dowry payment negotiations, right? But otherwise, this is not that. This is basically two people who don't want to communicate, and one of them has to start. The only way this is going to happen is if one of you opens their mouth, one of you speaks the truth, one of you says something. Communication, big communication, okay? I feel like there could be some missing truths, okay? There's some missing angles, but also I feel like someone is really opening up their mind right now. Someone's intellect is at a high level right now. This could be you guys. Your intellect is at a I'm hearing some of you actually quit spirituality to go into sciences and stuff, okay? You became angry at your spiritual life and the spiritual outcomes thereof, to an extent where you thought, this is bull, I'm not going to believe it, I'll go for facts, so I'll believe in science, and that is that. You know, that's the energy I'm picking up for some of you. But I'm hearing, don't take action, don't do anything, because someone is the one that needs to take action, and that action starts with them opening up their mouth and speaking the truth. Simple as that. All right, let's still get some. How long? 22. Let's try to give you guys some 25 minutes, right? Yeah, some 25 minutes will be fine. And then the rest of the guys, I'm going to try to do 10 minutes. 9 of Cups. Someone has a sweet tooth. You love sweet stuff, okay? You love sweet stuff. Oh my God. There's a single handsome man over here. I'm crazy like that, right? Yeah, I felt that, because I feel like that's how you look at them as well, or that's how you see them, or that's how you feel about them. There is a handsome single man out here. What about him? Going through a spiritual journey. Beautiful. Page of Wands. He's still new to spirituality, or he's still young at what he's doing, right? Beautiful stuff though. Still beautiful stuff. Okay, so with this 9 of Cups, still I'm getting Pisces energy, but also with Aries. This is also with the Emperor, this is also Aries energy, right? So I'm hearing the beginning to the end. Beginning to the end. What's happening? So someone is, God is taking, there's a masculine over here. This could be you, the masculine, watching this. This is your reading. Or this could be you, a feminine, going through this. Maybe this is the masculine you're meant to be with. Or this could be a brother, a friend, someone very close to you. But there's a masculine over here that is being, I feel like he's starting to remember who he is. Everything is going back. I always make an example of that movie of Lucy. I don't know if this is at the beginning of the movie or towards the end, but there's a point where it's like she goes back in time until she meets the original Lucy, right? The one who was still in the ape form, right? And you know that whole clip they play where she's just seeing everything changing and going back to how it used to be, and remembering who she used to be, and seeing how she has developed over the years, right? I feel like there's a masculine over here who's being shown who he really is, and you know, everything is playing out from his childhood, from his teen stages. You know, it's just, everything is starting to make sense. Everything is starting to align. This person is remembering. They're just very nostalgic right now. They're coming up with details that nobody would have even remembered about their childhood. I feel like this person is even conversating, you know, with family members, with old friends and such people, trying to ask them, do you remember when we did that 1, 2, and 3? People are like, oh wow, you still remember that? Yes, all those things are coming back, because most of those memories are very significant in rewiring and rebuilding this masculine's mind to remind them of who they are spiritually. So this could also be the reason why, you know, your marriage or your one, or or your relationships are not going so well. Okay, listen, we're gonna clarify that over the 9 of Wands. This is what's clarifying all these gifts and everything. Yeah, someone is not, see, it's you. You don't want to step into your position. You don't want to do what you're called to do. You don't want to be in your place. Okay? This is why all these gifts are still waiting for you. Oh, so some of you actually turned away from spirituality the minute you realized or you learned or you were told that you actually have to be this person who's supposed to be responsible for other people in a way. I don't know. Were you told you must become a pastor, or is this something you knew you had to become? Were you called to become like a community leader? Were you called to become a doctor, you know, a traditionalist maybe, traditional doctor, traditional healer? Were you called to just be a spiritual person who's going to be responsible for guiding others, and you felt like, that's too much responsibility? No ways, no. Someone quit something in their second year. I'm hearing someone quit something in their second year. I'm hearing Paulina, the name Paulina. Okay, whoever that is, Paulina, that's you watching. Let's clarify one last card about that finding balance. You guys stop detaching yourselves from who you are. Okay, the Magician. I kid you not. I kid you not. You ran away from your spiritual gift. This calling was too much. See, the Magician makes things happen. Okay, this could be you, Capricorn. Okay, the Magician makes things happen. Oh, but also all three of you are very capable, because Aquarius is also a people's person. So they are a Magician, and Pisces, of course, being so closely, you know, associated with the spiritual realm, they are also the Magicians. But naturally, Capricorns, because you guys are the cardinal signs, you're the ones that start in this whole winter sign reading. You guys start winter, so you are the initiators. You're the ones that makes things happen. So you are also, in a way, the Magicians, right? With the Magician card and the 9 of Wands and all of this happening, you guys, there's also Sagittarius energy, also plus this Magician Pisces. So this is strong Jupiter energy, your growth. Okay, your growth is dependent on that. Remember, planet Jupiter is like the greatest philosopher. Planet Jupiter is like the greatest what's the word, prophet. Okay, Jupiter is like a prophet. The sun is like your dad, and then Jupiter is like your great granddad, right? No, your granddad rather. And granddad is old and wise. They know stuff. They know tricks. Okay, they are indeed a philosopher, because just opening up their mouth, and when they start talking, it just sounds like wise words, right? So the Magician over here, combined with this 9 of Wands, it's like someone is stopping their growth. Your wheel of fortune is here. It's waiting for you as soon as you step into who you are. All right, but I feel like you've been running away. Some of you have to travel very far. Okay, your destiny is actually far away from home, and you're afraid of that as well. You gotta get out of those shoes. We haven't done something in a while, but because those decks are not here, I wanted us to check on possible dates of these events and occurrences. But hey, look at the Hierophant. Listen, some of you really are meant to be a pastor. You're refusing. You don't want to be a pastor. You're like, no, not me. I can't do it. There's no way. Okay, Taurus energy with the 5 of Swords. Yeah, someone comes from a stubborn family, or you just happen to be stubborn. I'm hearing someone took after their dad. All right, there's also strong Aquarius energy. It's like, you know, listen, it's like a child that is being forced to climb on stage and do their act so that they can get their marks for the year or the term or whatever. It's cool, you know. I feel like that's you now. You're being forced to climb the stage whether you like it or not, and as a result, it's like this is like a vault, right? So your vault is not gonna open. You're not gonna receive all these things on time. I feel like, yay. So some of you, your destiny had set you out to be getting things every 2 years, or that's how things have already been happening for you. Every 2 years, something happens in your life, something beautiful. There's a big achievement, there's a big celebration, there's something to be grateful for, but maybe that could have stopped. But for some of you, I'm hearing every 2 years you used to throw a Thanksgiving party for God, for the ancestors, for the angels, whatever you believe in. Okay, every 2 years somebody used to do some sort of a charitable event where you would make people happy, you would help out or what, but you stopped doing that. Go back to that. That's all I'm saying. Go back to who you used to be. Okay, so darlings, winter signs, I do hope that you guys appreciated the reading. I do hope it resonated with you, most importantly. And I do hope that you guys just yo English yeah chava English ran away. I wanted to talk about this because someone gave me that idea. I was like, oh, I've been quiet, of course. Yeah, you guys, the t-shirts are still very much available. If you are interested, you can still order them. All right, it is winter. All right, so I wasn't really in the advertising thingy of, because it's winter. Okay, most people are not looking for t-shirts right now. However, I'm working on other projects. You'll know when you know. Okay, you'll know when it's time. But for now, if you're interested in that, holla at me. Otherwise, also, oh no, let me not say goodbye yet. Personal readings open until the 22nd of April. If you're interested, holla. All right, my online course. Kante intro. Why are you doing this? I mean outro. I mean, what's happening right now? Let's take a breather. Let's have a cup of. This is warm water and lemon in here. I made this one just in case, well, it's no longer warm at this point. I made that concussion. Should I call it? It's just two items. I mixed those two, okay, just so I could clear my throat in case it gives problems today, and I'm glad it behaved. No throat problems. So some lemon and warm water, that usually does the trick. But anyway, yeah, what did I want to say? Because I just got disturbed for some silly reason. So I wanted to say also, yeah, don't forget personal readings. I mentioned the online course. Okay. So my online course is you know what? Fuck it. See you guys next time.